Welcome to Zen and the Art of Movies, and this is part 2 on Killing Eve and the return to innocence, the restoration of innocence, the restoration of your innocence, your paradise, your true nature. That's what this is about. This series is about. It's not about some fictional character. It's about you. And that is the art of movies, of seeing that the movie is about you. That is your resurrection of innocence, your resurrection of your true self, and the paradise of being true. Not the movie about some character, some fiction. You see, that is the art of movies, is seeing that you are the art. So anyway, so let's dig into this. Killing Eve is a series about returning to the garden and coming out and doing the Garden of Eden and the fall a different way. Going back to that moment when the poison apple was bitten, and I say poison apple because when Adam and Eve bit that apple, they got kicked out of the garden. They went into exile. The diaspora of humanity, who has been looking for its lost paradise ever since. But that really is just the mythology of the Western Judeo-Christian world, you see. This is not all of humanity. This is the myth, the genesis of the Judeo-Christian and Islamic, the Abrahamic religions' mythology of man as being fallen, man as being sinful, man as being corrupted, and man as restoring the lost paradise or the lost innocence or the lost America or the lost Islam or the lost Buddhism or whatever you feel is lost. We want to restore it. So it's all about this lost paradise. And where is it? Is it in the past, in the future, or is it now? Is it Ram Dass, being here now? Is the lost paradise here now? But we're looking for it in the past or the future. So obviously we can't find it. We're looking in the wrong place, you see. So you have the Judeo-Christian viewpoint of the lost paradise in the past, and you have the scientific viewpoint of creating paradise in the future, and then you have the Buddhist viewpoint, or particularly Zen. You're already in the lost paradise. There is no lost paradise. You're in Pandora, going back to Avatar. This land is the lotus land. You know, there is no time. There is no history, you see. So this myth of the genesis of the lost paradise creates history. It's a myth of time. Man is kicked out of the paradise where there was no time into a world of time and history. And now he wanders in time looking for the lost paradise of timelessness. And we have movies are all about this, you see. When you touch the lost paradise, you wake up. It's the lost innocence. What is the lost innocence? It's the mind that is before the judgmental, opinionated, either or discriminating mind. When we are trapped in the judgmental mind, which is the dominant mind of our society, we feel we're fallen. And so we need a new product, a new car, a new party, a new leader, a new God, a new religion to get us to stand up again and restore our innocence, our strength, you see. But it never works because we're still trapped in time. So these movies, the art of the movie, is pointing to the realization in you, the waking up of you, that you are already always okay. When we have the sense that I'm not okay, we're looking for the lost paradise, where I'll feel okay. This is very, very easy to see. We all are looking for something or a place, a vacation, another movie, where I'll feel okay at one-ment. But that at one-ment feeling only lasts as long as the situation. So if you go to a dance, you see, and you surrender your looking at the watch, where you look at a wedding reception. I used to be a wedding photographer. And after the wedding ceremony, there's a reception, and the band starts playing, and the dance floor is open, and the women usually will go and start dancing together, and the men will stand on the sideline with their arms crossed, and the women will say, "Come on into the dance, come into the dance of life," and they'll say, "No, I need more liquor." They're not ready to loosen up. They're not ready to surrender their ego yet. They're not ready to surrender their posture, their position in life, their fear of what others will think, you see. But then after they drink enough, they lose their conditioning, and they leap into the floor and they dance like So to me, that I always love that metaphor. And really, it's always the women who start dancing first. They'll dance alone. They don't need men. But you don't see men dancing together. They need women. Anyway, I digress. So we're getting back to the return to the Garden of Eden and killing Eve. Not literally killing Eve, but killing the Eve that you are. We're all Eve, you see. We're all blaming ourselves for being kicked out of paradise. That's my fault. You see, so we're all in this situation of self-blame, self-fault finding. And we can't find that innocence before we were blamed, before we were at fault, you see. So Killing Eve goes back, retraces that like a parody. Killing Eve series is a parody that goes back to that moment when the apple was bit. What was that moment? Is that moment in the past? Or is that moment every moment? In every moment that you make a judgment, you're at fault or I'm at fault, is biting the apple. Every moment we get to bite that apple again and again and again. And this is a poison apple, like the poison apple in Snow White. Remember that myth? The witch has a poison apple. And if Snow White bites it, she goes to sleep. And she's sleeping, and the prince comes and makes her cough up the apple. And she wakes up. So we got to cough up this apple, you see. We got to cough up this apple that Eve bit and had Adam bite, which caused our diaspora wandering in the world looking for our lost innocence, our lost paradise, our lost feeling where I'm okay and the world is wonderful. So this series now, if you look at it as a parable, is very profound. So I invite you to watch it again. And so today we're going to be on the quest of killing Eve. So subscribe to my talks, Zen and the Art of Movies, and share. And let's kick this can down the road. So thanks for dropping in, and I'll see you next time.